Welcome back to Powerride. Imagine this for a second. You're standing in a world where cars no longer just move you from point A to point B, but instead feel like they've been ripped straight out of a science fiction movie. On one side, you have a machine that promises to shatter the limits of speed, a car so fast that people whisper about it as if it's breaking the laws of physics itself. On the other side, you have a beast born from retro nostalgia and futuristic rebellion, a car that looks like it escaped from a cyberpunk city where neon lights never die. Now ask yourself this: if you had the chance to own one of these dream machines, would you go for the lightning-fast Tesla Roadster, or would you gamble everything on the daring and rebellious Hyundai Vision 74? Stick around, because today on Powerride we're not just comparing two cars, we're diving into a war between two visions of the future, and by the time I reveal the shocking twist about their price and what you actually get for your money, I guarantee you'll be questioning everything you thought you knew about cars. Now let's set the stage. On one side of the ring, we have the 2026 Tesla Roadster, the long-awaited successor to the car that Elon Musk once promised would rewrite the laws of physics. It's sleek, futuristic, minimalist, and it comes with the kind of performance claims that make other supercars sweat. We're talking about a car that Tesla says can do 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, with a top speed north of 250 miles per hour, and a battery range that sounds almost science fiction. But then, across from it, rising from the shadows like a retro-inspired beast, we have the Hyundai Vision 74, a car that stunned the world when it was first unveiled as a concept and now, in 2026, actually roars into production. This isn't just another electric car. No, this is a hydrogen-electric hybrid super machine that draws its design DNA from the legendary Hyundai Pony Coupe of the 70s, a car designed by Giugiaro that never saw the light of day back then, but in this reincarnation, it has transformed into something wild. Think about it: Tesla brings the pure EV dream, Hyundai brings hydrogen hybrid madness, and the question is, which vision of the future do you believe in? And more importantly, which one would you actually buy? Would you stick with the proven EV giant, or would you dare to trust Hyundai with something so bold, so outrageous, that even the name Vision sounds like it's predicting the next era of cars? Drop your thoughts below, because trust me, the more you think about it, the harder the choice becomes. But let's talk design, because let's be honest, half of you decide on cars with your eyes before you even care what's under the hood. The Tesla Roadster is classic Tesla minimalism dialed to 11. Smooth curves, aerodynamic perfection, and that teardrop silhouette that screams speed even when it's parked. It looks like something sculpted in a wind tunnel, sleek and slippery, a shape that slices through air like a bullet. But the Hyundai Vision 74? Oh man, that's a different story. It's boxy, it's sharp, it's aggressive, it's retro yet futuristic, with those pixel LED lights that feel like they came out of an old 8-bit video game, merged with the brutality of a cyberpunk street racer. It doesn't look like it belongs in 2026, it looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie from 2086. So let me ask you this: do you want a car that looks like the future of elegance, or a car that looks like the future of rebellion? Because Tesla Roadster whispers speed in your ear, while Vision 74 yells it in your face. Which one speaks to you more? Let me know down below, because I know some of you are going to fall in love with the Tesla's sleek beauty, while others won't be able to resist the raw, brutal charisma of the Hyundai. And then comes the interior. Don't worry, I'll keep this part short, because let's face it, when you're talking about cars like these, nobody's really buying them for the cupholders. The Tesla Roadster's interior is exactly what you'd expect from Tesla. Minimalist to the core. A clean dashboard, a massive touchscreen in the middle, and a vibe that feels like you're driving a spaceship more than a car. Some people love that, some people say it's too cold, too sterile. On the other hand, Hyundai's Vision 74 goes with a driver-focused cockpit, merging analog retro dials with futuristic digital displays, giving you that mix of nostalgia and innovation. Imagine sitting inside and feeling like you're in both a DeLorean and a hypercar at the same time. Now tell me, which would you rather sit in every day? The clean, almost clinical Tesla space, or the dramatic, nostalgic, yet futuristic Hyundai setup? Smash that like button if you're leaning toward the Tesla, and hit subscribe if you're Team Hyundai, because I want to see which side wins in the Powerride community. Performance, though, that's where things get really wild. Tesla promises acceleration figures that sound unreal, and we've all seen what the Plaid models can do, so we know they're not bluffing. The Roadster's rumored tri-motor setup and massive battery pack mean instant torque, insane G-forces, and a driving experience that could literally make your stomach drop. But Hyundai's Vision 74. This is where it gets spicy. This thing is running a hydrogen fuel cell stack combined with a battery electric system, which means not only does it deliver jaw-dropping power, close to 680 horsepower, but it also refuels in minutes if you go hydrogen, while still having the flexibility of a battery pack for instant torque. Imagine combining the best of both worlds, the long refueling convenience of hydrogen with the performance kick of EV. And here's the twist most people aren't ready for. While Tesla boasts about being the fastest, Hyundai might just win the endurance game. Because no matter how good Tesla's battery is, you're still dealing with charging times. But with hydrogen, if the infrastructure catches up, you could refuel in 5 minutes and keep going. So let me ask you, do you care more about mind-blowing acceleration for short bursts, or real-world practicality with quick refueling? Because that's the hidden battle here, and I bet most of you didn't even think about it until now. Now here's where the first shocking twist comes in. Price. You probably assume Tesla is going to charge you an arm and a leg for the Roadster, right? And you're not wrong. The Roadster's expected base price is somewhere in the ballpark of $250,000. Yes, $250,000 for this electric spaceship. Meanwhile, Hyundai's Vision 74, despite being insane in design and tech, is expected to undercut that massively, with a price closer to $90,000 minus $110,000. Let that sink in for a second. You could almost buy 2 Vision 74s for the price of one Tesla Roadster. Now tell me honestly, which deal sounds crazier to you? Do you go for the Tesla badge, the insane performance, and the bragging rights of owning what Elon calls the ultimate car? Or do you play it smart and get a Vision 74 that gives you supercar vibes, futuristic looks, and a groundbreaking hydrogen system for less than half the money? Comment below, because this is where the fight gets heated. And don't just watch quietly. Powerride is a community, and I want to know what side you're on. But it's not just about money, it's about brand identity. Tesla is the Apple of the car world, minimalist, futuristic, and with a cult following that believes Elon can do no wrong. Hyundai, on the other hand, is the underdog, the disruptor, the company that everyone used to laugh at decades ago but is now making some of the boldest, most jaw-dropping cars in the industry. So ask yourself, do you want to be part of the cult of Tesla, or part of the revolution with Hyundai? Would you rather have people see you pull up in a car that screams status and speed, or in one that makes everyone stop and say, wait, what is that? Be honest, because there's no wrong answer, but whichever one you choose says a lot about who you are as a driver. And finally, here's the knockout punch. The Tesla Roadster might very well be the faster car, the one that sets all the headline-grabbing records. But the Hyundai Vision 74 might just be the more important car, the one that actually changes the direction of the industry, because it dares to bring hydrogen back into the spotlight in a world that has gone fully electric. And that's the twist nobody saw coming. Everyone thought hydrogen was dead, but Hyundai just said, not so fast. So in the end, this isn't just Tesla versus Hyundai. This is EV versus hydrogen. This is minimalism versus retrofuturism. This is America versus Korea. And most importantly, this is about you, because without your opinions, without your debates, without your comments, this battle doesn't mean anything. So let's light it up. Who wins? Tesla Roadster 2026 or Hyundai Vision 74? If you enjoyed this showdown, smash that like button right now, subscribe to Powerride so you never miss these insane battles, and share this with a friend who loves cars as much as you do. Because trust me, the next battle we have lined up will be even crazier. Until then, keep riding with power, and I'll see you in the next one.